Hi Aries, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Love Tarot reading for May. Now, this reading can be for joined or separated twin flames, or for those of you who have not met your twin flame yet. If you find yourself really resonating with one side of this reading, then you can assume that the other side, what I'm picking up on, is what your twin flame is going through right now, even though you guys have not met. I'm going to look at several different factors, mind, heart, and soul, and then the energy between, how the story is playing out for the month of May, what you guys are working on spiritually, emotionally, all of those things. Okay, so I'm going to read you on this side of the reading, Aries. Now, if you find yourself resonating as this is you over here, that's fine. Swap it, but for my sanity and to make things make sense in the reading, I'm going to read you from this side, okay? So let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on in the heart of you and the heart of your twin flame. All right, so over here, Aries, I have romantic gesture. So with this, I feel you are wanting to, gift your twin flame. You're wanting to do something special. If they have a birthday coming up, I feel that coming through. Some of you, maybe if we're separated, wishing to reach out to your twin flame. Now, others of you, this could be where you're receiving a gift from your twin flame, or you're really desiring that type of like give and take between the two of you, if you feel that that has been absent. And it kind of hurts your feelings, right? You want to feel special too. Oh, okay, and look at over here, love yourself. So on this side of the reading, Aries, if that makes sense, some of you, your twin flame's going through something, okay? They may be purging some wounds, coming into a place of enlightenment about self, about self-worth, the value of self, and you very well may be trying to help with that process with romantic gesture and love yourself coming out on the other side, okay? For other Aries out there, what I feel about this is maybe you are wanting this type of energy from your twin flame, but it's not happening right now because they're in this space, Aries, and they have to focus on themselves. And there's some deep, deep wounds that need to be faced and healed with that card there. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on in the mind space. The mental body. All right, well, those kind of flopped out. That didn't count. Okay, let's see. All right, oh, look at that. Missing you, broken heart, remorse. So Aries, over here, those of you who are separated, you are definitely really missing your twin flame in May. Maybe wishing things could have happened differently, that you would have handled things differently. It's just, like the card says, you've got a broken heart. Now, for those of you who are still together, I feel with this, whatever your twin is going through, it's really affecting you too. You're feeling the pain, you're feeling the heartache, and you wish so badly that you could help, that you could make it better. And as supportive and loving as you're being, this is an inside job, okay? And now those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, I can see here, you have a sense within, whether you're picking up on it consciously or not, you are feeling this pain of your twin, okay? Over here, look at that. Awakened soul contracts and experiences. So in the mental body of the twin over here, they want to do the work. They want to purge this. They want to heal. They want to overcome, all right? If we're separated, they want to do this work. And this might just be at the soul level right now, okay, working its way up to consciousness. But this is, I want to do the work. I want a true twin flame connection. I miss this person. Now, you know, they may or may not be awakened to the connection based on that energy, but there's a desire somewhere within them for that connection. Those of you who are together, yeah, they're going through a purge. Spirit's working on them, really trying to get some old energy released, and things that are just like shoved way down up to the conscious mind to be faced and released, because it's like a prison that holds this person back, all right? So let's take a look from the soul level, what's going on in that space. All right, solitude journey. So I feel most of the people that I'm reading for are either separated from their twin flame or have yet to meet their twin flame with solitude journey here. Now, some of you who are connected, you could just be feeling very much alone right now because of what they're going through, or maybe you've recently disconnected from your twin flame and you're in a state of utter confusion about all of this. And again, they have some work to do here, and that work is an inside job. And even though you can love and you can support, that's as much as you can do. And sometimes, you know, in connections where there's a deep bond, it's like one side will pick up all the burden, everything, and try to carry it, which is out of unconditional love, obviously, but it hinders the other side from doing their work. And that may be the case here. So if you've recently separated or you're separated, this person really needs to work on themselves right now. Period of prosperity, yeah, because they need to transition into the butterfly. So at a soul level here, this is what's going on, Aries. They are working on transitioning into a awakened version of themselves, especially with the light coming out right there. And it is a desire somewhere within, however they view spirit, God, the light, you know, it's to them, they want to connect to that. They don't want to just connect to that. They want to experience that and share that with another person through a romantic relationship. They feel, you know, the twin flame contract in their soul. They might not understand it consciously, but it's in the soul. So they're being prompted to do certain things, and it's ultimately to lead them back to you, all right? Because we're looking at your twin flame journey. This is what they're working on right now. And through this process, they turn into this butterfly. And you have to walk this journey alone, though I feel you're very awakened to the whole connection, okay? You're definitely missing them. And, you know, right now, if you want to reach out and do something, I don't know that that's the best thing. If we're still together, like I said, all you could do is love and support. They've got to work through that on their own. And for those of you who haven't met your twin flame yet, this is a period of solitude journey for you, and you might have some wounds that you are working on as well. I mean, it's a mirror, right? And perhaps you both need to blossom into this butterfly before we come together and meet up. So let's take a look at the energy between. All right, so we have sweethearts, the honeymoon phase. With this, Aries, I feel it's like we can't ever get past this part. It's like things are good, and then once, you know, the emotions really start coming to the surface, boom, somebody freaks out. totally what I feel about this. Now, for those of you who have yet to meet your twin flame, when you guys go through this transformation and you come together, you are going to just be, you know, a honeymoon phase, like maybe all the way through. You know, you can't grow in the honeymoon phase, I get it, but you guys are just going to have this really fun, innocent feeling type of connection, and it's going to be healing for both of you. Those of you who are connected still in an existing relationship with the twin flame, I do feel that this energy absolutely it still exists and can return, but man, this person really has a lot of work to do, and they can only join you in this space sometimes. Like, they get there vibrationally, but then again, I think it even kind of freaks them out, even if you guys have been together for a while, just because of whatever has happened. Like, some of them could have had suffered quite a bit of abuse, like through childhood, all right? So, let's pull some cards to look at how this energy is playing out in the month of May. All right, well, there's, wow, okay. Is that enough? Nope, we need one more. Okay, so this is what I see about this connection. This jumped out. This is happiness and contentment and love and joy. When we're not afraid, when we're being vulnerable, when we're allowing ourselves to feel the connection, this is where you both are in this space, in this energy, okay, of mutual love, connection. Next, we have, oh, look at this. We've got some ego energy. This is watching from afar, Aries. So either they're still watching you, you're still watching them, all right? Maybe a combination of both. Some of you, this may be where you're kind of scoping out somebody that you have a connection with or had a connection with, and you're like, is that my twin flame? You know, is that like... is that because I still feel it? You know, what's going on? So this right here, there's definitely an element where I'm watching from afar, which means I'm looking at your social media, things like that. And this is a deeper level of commitment right here. So I do, man, I feel some of the twin flames coming through in this. You guys are married and separated. Okay, or, you know, this could talk about those who are joined. But with this watching from afar, it's, you know, because sweethearts, okay, some of you, this twin flame, it's like we go way back, like junior high, elementary, junior high, high school, college back. And we're kind of just scoping each other out from afar right now. And one of you, again, is really working on some emotional issues, but you've definitely both noticed each other, I feel. And if you haven't both noticed each other, man, one of you is just really watching the other, like, what's going on over there? Oh, look at that. Atonement. Yep. That's for this energy right here. They're going through the spiritual fire right now. And this is all that glitters isn't gold. They've had to learn some really hard lessons about, and you know what, that's karmic energy right there. They've had to learn some really hard lessons, Aries, about what's real and what's fake. And the last card out right here is the heart message. And this is, you know, I love you. You're in my heart. You're in my soul. So even those of you who have not met your twin flame yet, you guys feel each other, okay? And you're feeling what your twin is going through right now. Others of you that are separated, this person's going through the spiritual fire. There's this awakening happening, and they're coming into a recognition. All that glitters isn't gold. And they've been clearing a lot of karmic energy right there. And with that last card being the message of the heart energy, near or far, they always feel you. You always feel them. The connection is there. There's a commitment at the soul, all right? Even if we're separated, it's like we're still married. Even if we didn't get married in this life, that's what this is telling me, is that the soul, there's only one, you and them, and everything in between is just karmic energy. And this person is really waking up to that. Now, those of you who are, you know, together, what I feel with that karmic energy is they're just, everything's coming up from the surface. Everything that they have been through, you know, in their life, it's time for the purification so you guys can have a full twin flame union. And again, those of you who have yet to meet, when you guys do meet, I feel that the connection is going to move very, very quickly. We're going to get married, okay? And there's just a lot of happiness here. And you might almost feel like with that Ace of Karmic energy, like, is this real? Like, this just feels so good. Like, is this too good to be true? Okay, so let's clarify this energy. Okay, so we have repeating signs. So Aries, those of you separated, all signs lead back to each other. Those of you who have yet to meet, you don't need to worry about it. Like, Spirit is just going to align you to each other, and you won't be able to escape each other. Those of you that are still together and you know, working through this, don't lose heart. Things are going to improve, okay? They've just got to accept and open up and allow the atonement to happen. And look at this, forever changed. All right, this is soul energy right here. This is twin flame energy right here. And this comes out under this ego energy, which tells me that the reason why we're still watching from afar is because we still feel at the soul, okay? And over here, I felt so much happiness and connection with this person, like I can't let it go, even if I'm not ready to jump in and commit to it, even if it freaks me out a little bit, I can't let it go. I'm forever changed here. And look at this, lessons. We're working on becoming our true self, and that's where this deeper commitment is, okay? This can't happen until this happens. Now, if we're already together, this right here is all about this purge, and again, coming into that full twin flame union. If we're separated, this has to happen. We have to become fully exposed and vulnerable with each other to go to this deeper level of commitment, okay? Insecurity and jealousy, that's under atonement. Like, this is what's needing to be purged. Next out is distance and disconnection, and that's under this Ace of Karmic energy. Yeah, this person may have had some karmic contracts to also fulfill and work out before this full twin flame union can come into place. And look at this, total abandonment. So those of you who have not met your twin flame yet, to me, this is what they're working on. I feel that, you know, they've been through a really rough relationship, as maybe you have as well, and they've really segregated themselves and have not been dating and opening up emotionally to anybody because of what happened, abandonment in a relationship, or this could have something to do with childhood. But yeah, those of you who have not met the twin flame, they're really working through a lot of emotional baggage, and it's going to transform them into something quite spectacular. And that's when Spirit will finally align the two of you, okay? Now, those of you separated, man, Aries, if you were the one that got abandoned, you are very hurt and may have been questioning, is this the one? Listen, they have a lot of work to do, and when we're working with karmic energies, it's a lower vibration, and we're in those lower vibrations, we're blinded to true soul connections. We choose the karmic. We choose what's not good for us because we have to work that energy out. We have to receive the lessons contained within those experiences. And no matter what, you are always in their heart. They are always in your heart. Now, Aries, this could be where you have completely abandoned somebody and you can't stop thinking about him. You're watching from afar. If that's the case, then I've already explained what you need to do and what you need to work on in order for this relationship to come back together. Now, those of you who are coupled up still, I feel we're kind of at a point in May where maybe we're questioning leaving each other. I would feel the person trying to leave would be more on this side, and this side is like broken up about that. And, you know, like, how could that be? How could you want to leave me? I really love you. All those type of emotions. And it's just they've got some work to do if that's the case. And if they try to pull away, Aries, let them do what they've got to do, and just know that, you know, Spirit will align you when they've done their work. This is truly an inside job that they have to deal with, and all you can do is kind of stand on the sidelines. And so, again, strongest is for those who are separated. Even though this being alone without the twin is very painful, it is part of the process, and they've got to atone and balance a lot of karma over here, and that's why they've abandoned you, because it's very divine that they did. Had they stayed attached and tried to work all this out, they would have hurt you so badly, so much worse than what's happened here, and you've got to trust that, okay, Aries? So those are your messages for your twin flame journey for May. I wish you all the best. Take care.